Something that I can tell you about myself is that I'm currently studying hospitality and tourism management at BYU, Idaho. I'll be receiving my certificate by the end of this year, by December. And I've been working in the customer service area for over 10 years, yeah, almost 11 years. I've been working in the customer service area as a trainer and as a supervisor, and I've been able to handle groups of minimum 25 people as trainees and also as customer service representatives. I really like this because it gave me the chance to develop people and to help my people, my agents, to help the customers get the best experience ever. Tell me about time when you were confronted by an upset guest, and how did you resolve this situation? Well, I haven't really worked in the hospitality tourism area. However, working in a call center or business process outsourcing, I've been able to deal with many customers that are upset due to many different reasons. But I remember one scenario where I had to take a supervisor call because my agent was frustrated, didn't know what to do, and the customer was really upset, screaming. And I was able to start taking the call, and I asked the customer, how can I help her? And she was very frustrated, she was crying, and I never tried to interrupt her or try to speak over her. I just let her vent, and she told me that we are calling her to collect some money from her husband, for an account or a balance that has been past due for over a year. And then she told me that her husband passed away over a year ago, that she already told us that when he passed away, and that she gave us all the documentation. So I told her, ma'am, I deeply apologize for this inconvenience. Let me just go ahead and take a look about these situations and why we keep calling her. So I was able to notice that she actually did send the documents, but unfortunately it seems that nobody changed the status of the account, and that's why the account was delinquent in our end. So I apologized with the customer, let her know what happened, told her I already have the documents, you don't need to send them again. Right now what I can do for you is that I can give you a compensation for this inconvenience. So I gave her like some gift cards that I sent to her home, and I told her that the account was changed to I don't remember the status that we used to put that, but like nobody will be calling her again, and I add her to the do not call list. That was something that I was not supposed to do. I mean, not that I cannot, but it was something that it was not that I should have to do. I told her that by adding her in the do not call list, nobody will be calling her, or any telemarketing company or something like that will be calling her to ask for her husband. That I definitely understand that it's not comfortable, nice, or I mean, it's not good for her to keep answering the phones and getting people calling her, asking her for her husband, especially because she was living alone. So I told her, like, you don't need to worry about us calling us because we already changed the status. And I also going to add your number to the do not call list, so no other telemarketing companies that probably they haven't updated this situation in their system will be calling you, asking you for your husband. So the customer was very pleased with this. She thanked me, then she apologized because she was frustrated, and I told her that I totally understand that. So as a supervisor, what I did is that I immediately start a meeting with my team, and I let them know, okay guys, come over, and I explained the situation. I told them what happened, and I educated them about how do we need to act, to address this type of calls in the first place, to prevent this type of situations from happening. And if this type of situations happens, instead asking the customer to send the documents one more time, like we will need to review our files and see if the documentation was already sent, and do the process as simplest and effortless process, an effortless as possible for the customer. So this was like a situation where I dealt with a customer that was very upset. Tell me about a time when you deliver exceptional customer service. Well, once again, as a customer service representative, supervisor, I had to take some time supervisor calls when the agents are not able to control some calls, or they don't know exactly how to manage a particular situation. I remember a time when I was assisting a customer, letting him know why his refund was not approved, and the customer was very mad. He was yelling at me. He was using foul language, and then I remember I said, I know you're feeling frustrated, and I would like to thank you for letting me have the chance to fix this problem. In the name of the company, believe me, this is not the way we want our customers to feel about us. But let me just go ahead and explain everything. If there's something in my hands that I can do to fix this, I'll do it. So I educated the customer about why the refund was not approved, but I told him, like, I can see why your bill is being so high, and it's because you don't have an appropriate plan. You have like too many stuff that you are not really using. If you allow me to, I can go ahead and modify this to a plan that will actually work for you. So then you will be able to pay less. And then the customer, he was like on the phone with me like for over an hour. We were just like talking about which plan will be the best plan, what will be the best rate, and how much he will be saving. So the customer was very happy because he was like I mean, I don't think he was a senior citizen, but he was getting close to it. So talking over the phone about getting a refunds, because he was getting or asking for refunds every month, because he was saying like, this is too much money, I cannot afford this, and I'm not using this. And nobody was able to let him know, hey, we can reduce your bill by doing this and that. So I did that for the customer, and I then tell him like, I'm going to give you a goodwill credit to help you out with your bill, but we're going to process this change, so your next bill you should be able to afford it. And well, that was pretty much it. The customer was very happy, and I really like what I was able to do for the customer, because I know that I was able to provide him finally a resolution for his problems, and he will not be needing to calling us back again to stay 1 or 2 hours on the phone fighting for a credit, or yeah, just pretty much asking for a goodwill credit just because he was not able to pay a bill.